game.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Hello everybody, it is I, Mashibuki here.
And this is Benji Fox.
I'm just letting the intro run. Is it weird that this version of Splinter looks very similar to the 2003 version?
Well, it's definitely based off the... Sorry, you mean Airhead.
Right.
It's definitely based off the 1980 version, but it has a much more sharper appearance like the 2003 version.
Yep, welcome to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. And keep power levels.
Well, that was close. I almost forgot my controller wasn't plugged in.
Alright, so we're gonna be on OK difficulty, which is just normal.
Select your hero.
Now in the base game, we had Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello, April, and Master Splinter. Let me invite my friend Benji. Friends. Alright. But once you beat the game, you unlocked Casey Jones, which is weird to think that he's an unlockable. But we now have DLC. We have Usagi Yujiro, Yujimbo Karai, which I believe this is.
It's a 2003 version, yeah.
I was gonna say
because there technically wasn't a 1980 version.
I kind of was gonna say like, this feels like a 1980s version of her.
So I think they softened her appearance to match to blend more with the 1980 version characters.
Yeah.
But like only the 2003 series has these kind of the split armor on the sides of her body.
Yeah. Then we have Mondo Gecko, and then finally Mona Lisa, who is fine. I can definitely see why Raphael has a thing for her. Right.
It's amazing that she only appears in one episode.
Well, I mean, if they look attractive as shit, they're going to be in multiple episodes. I mean, they're going to be fan popular.
Let's bust some crime.
Right, but I'm going to play as Casey Jones. Also, as of this recent update, we now have palette colors. So we have, okay, I want to see the first beginning portions.
Do they have... Oh, they do have the 2003 colors.
Yeah, no, they have the
2003. I want to say this is the... yeah, that's the 2012 ones, definitely.
Yeah,
that I think that's Rise.
That may be Rise, yes.
And then there's the Game Boy, I think it is.
Yeah, NES is unlockable.
Yeah, that's the cartoon, I believe. This is... Oh yeah, no, that's the original, yeah. I don't know which this one is exactly.
Alright, well, we also have Mirage, NES, and Game Boy.
Oh yeah, this one here is definitely, this one is the 2003 specific colors. This I believe is based on one of the earlier versions of the character that was not yet named Karai.
Probably.
I'm not exactly sure.
Anyways, I'm gonna play as obviously Casey, but I'm gonna play with his.
Okay, this is definitely the 2012 series.
Oh yeah, because she was in the 2012 version.
Yeah, they just reimagined her as an alien lizard. That would be Oh, I see. So that's like Raphael colors. That's... I don't know what that one is. There's, I think... I want to say this is based on, the actual female turtle character.
Oh, Venus?
Yeah, because of the blue.
Probably. Alright, let's go.
Don't know what this one is based on. I don't want to try Lois, honestly.
Alright, I'm gonna stick with Mirage Comics. Why not?
I like the level of detail change in the different palette colors.
Yeah.
Like the NES color didn't have as much detail, for example, which is clever.
Vernum's News. Oh, hey, look, it's Krang's head. So, major plot news: the Statue of Liberty gets kidnapped again. Even locked here on Bebop's beat. I like that. Yeah, so this is one of April, at least this iteration of April's, technically first ever playable debut.
I don't think it's technically her first playable game, but...
Well, this version of April.
I was wondering why exactly it said like she had a slow speed. It's because she actually walks pretty slow.
You know, Casey's amazing to play with. Yeah, look at her. She's.
I love the one. I love the one that's just not even using a computer.
Well, yeah, because the computer monitor is broken. Oh, hey,
What
Birdie.
is going on?
Now we should probably. So let's get this out of the way with Casey. This version of Casey is the only one, to our knowledge, that never takes his mask off.
There is an official toy, I believe, that has a visible face.
Yes.
It's all like it has a bunch of bandages and stuff.
Yes.
I don't know if you can edit that in if you find a picture of it, but
if you can give me the picture of the toy.
yeah, I can try to find one. But yeah, I think that's technically the only time that in related to the 1980s Turtles animated continuity that the character has no mask on.
Yeah, because in the actual show itself, Casey, he keeps that fucking mask on for anything, even for fucking work.
I still remember you showed me some of those screenshots, and it's literally just like he's wearing a business suit and he just has the mask on. It's like wow, that is the craziest thing I've seen. Like, that was hilarious.
Oh man, that was beautiful. That,
I did not see that coming.
I mean, to be fair, Mona. Look at the way Mona walks. It's like she doesn't give a fuck. It's like, I don't give a fuck, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, this is definitely like a, you know,
Haters
head
hate.
head empty, you know, like no F's given, like kind of walk.
Yeah, head empty. Only thing of getting it on.
Only thinking of Raph and science.
What'd you say?
Only thinking of Raphael and science.
Yeah, exactly.
I always thought it was weird that I always found it weird that what's the word I'm trying to find in my brain? The 2012 series reimagined her as a... Well, I should point out that anyone who's familiar with the character knows that at least the 1980s version only ever appeared in like one episode.
Yeah.
And they did want to bring her back, but it just never got around. It just never happened. So she just kind of became a one-off character. So I think the new comics, I think. Yeah, the new Tales comics, I believe. No,
Yeah.
not Tales. Saturday Morning Adventure Comics, I believe, has brought her back. After 30 years.
And those are canon, right?
I think they're set between seasons 7 and 8.
Okay, so they are.
Yeah, she's funny.
Because I think Mona Lisa is actually like the Turtles. She was a human at one point.
Well, the turtles were turtles. She was like I think she was like a university student that got mutated.
Yeah.
And they thought she was a turtle at first, but then it revealed she was just a lizard, or not lizard, salamander, I think. I'm not exactly sure what type of lizard she's supposed to be. But my point was that, well, that was just rude.
I know, right?
My point was that, oh, so I do have a running. Okay, it's just a little finicky. Taking selfies. That's cute.
Yeah. Longest hit streak.
Ooh, nice.
The runner award. Most time sprinting.
Well, now I know how to sprint too, so...
Yeah, I think the real sad part though is that they always depict the Turtles, April, and Master Splinter. They don't add the extra characters.
It would be fun if they would... It would be fun if they just made the whole thing, like, customizable. Or,
Yeah.
like...
if you're just
If they made...
like if you're just playing as
Yeah.
like if you
Sorry.
like if you're playing as Casey, he would be added into the group as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Or even if they made it so, like, the first two like, the beginning and ending, like, of the game has, like, every character in it, but then, like, all the interstitials, only has the character or characters you're playing the actual game as.
yeah.
I think that'd be fun, but that'd take a lot more programming. Oh, we got those already.
What?
Huh. It said that was complete. Or was that just,
Big Apple, 3 p.m.
But yeah. So I guess for the purposes of this Let's Play, how many missions are we gonna do for episode 1?
I guess we'll finish this one and then we'll figure... We'll finish this one and then figure out how long you've been recording for.
Yeah. I feel like 3 episodes for each part is fine. Or 3 missions.
Yeah. what was I saying before? Oh yeah, so like I said, I think they originally intended to bring her back, but then it just never materialized with the when developing the you know when writing episodes of the 1980 series.
What was the name of that comics you mentioned?
The Saturday Morning Adventures.
I remember there was a story arc where the Turtles encounter this villain with a TV for a head, and one of his abilities is to bring in different versions of the Turtles. And so they had to fight Rise. They had to fight the Rise version of Wrath, Jenica from the IDW comics, and some. I know that either 2003 Donnie or Mikey was added. I forgot the actual team had to fight.
I believe I know what you're talking about. I believe what that was is that so that was like a Mr. Mix Pickles kind of character, I think.
Yeah.
Is what that was. For anyone who's watching who doesn't know, that's that little imp guy that always fights Superman.
Oh man, I've got a lot of pictures I need to edit.
But yeah, so I think they fight. That story's basically them fighting a Mr. Mixpiclix type character, and it turns out it's not actually the character. It's not actually the turtles from the different cartoons.
Yeah, it's just illusions of them.
Yeah, it's an illusion of them, which I think I remember hearing, because the actual ones in those. Oh, I forgot that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad
Because at
they
one
don't
point,
use Mona Lisa as much anymore.
Night Fallen.
Because at one point they believe in the comic the team that's made up of turtles from the other continuities, they play dirty, and before the comic was released, or before the conclusion was released, fans were like, "Hey, wait a second! The 2003 and the 2012 and Rise Turtles wouldn't, they wouldn't play dirty like that, So then, like, I think.
Yes, they would.
Oh.
The 2003 Turtles especially.
Well.
And thanks for... Alright, let's just continue, Benji. Benji?
Yeah?
I thought you were going to continue talking.
I was, but then I fell down a manhole and got tied up and stuff.
Yep.
Gongagala.
It was tight.
No, that's Casey's catchphrase.
I know.
What the fuck is that fucking catchphrase?
Oh no, it's a hockey thing.
What? What does it mean is what I'm trying to ask.
It doesn't mean anything. It's just a yell.
So he just... Oh, man.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so that reminds me that when developing the 1980s series, I don't know who it was on the development team, but they decided that I think it was one of the I don't remember who it was, but someone decided that to make the turtles more marketable compared to the Mirage interpretation, that was the popular version at the time and the only version at the time, giving them a catchphrase was what was the best thing to do.
Oh yeah, that's how Cowabunga got started.
Yeah. God, I just keep walking into those.
Oh, Mona. Please don't eat the plasma balls, Mona. Oh.
But they look like giant oranges.
It really like I stated this before, like it's really sad they don't use her as much. Like the last time she was seen in anything was in the 2012 series.
wasn't she in the IDW comics too?
Yeah.
She was for like 5 seconds, but she didn't do anything.
How do I?
Alright,
I
there.
couldn't figure out- I couldn't remember how to revive you.
My grand slam.
Oh wait, I just noticed Rocksteady's husband wasn't here. Where's Bebop?
We beat the shit out of him already.
Yeah. So I think he shows up now.
He shows up in the
God-
next level.
God damn! Why do you have to beat on? I mean, like, is it wrong to say that those two are in an ersatz homosexual relationship? Because that's basically all they are.
I wouldn't outright say it like that.
I heard an argument recently that said how that pretty much said that the 2080 series is weird because oh wow, we're completing this a lot faster than we were the first time we played a while back.
Okay, so this is my favorite tidbit. So everyone knows this character, right? What's
Yeah.
her?
Irma.
Yep. She is the inspiration for everyone's favorite little ghost girl.
Oh really?
Yep, Brandon made an artwork of Irma dressed up as this Irma eating a pizza with a tiny turtle on her. I will literally post that in post-editing.
That's cute.
Huh.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, he even straight up confirms that she's the inspiration for the character.
Oh, and also like Mona Lisa, Irma. Like the last time Irma was ever seen was in the 2012 show, like doing something, and she was a Krang.
But yeah, so I think it was oh yeah, I did hear a thing recently about the how weird the 1980 series is for representation because technically I think it's Bebop before getting mutated was a black guy, and then it's just like, oh well, that's interesting. But then it's weird because you have like the scientist guy who was a black guy in the comics, and they just
Baxter
made him white.
Stockman?
Yeah, Baxter Stockman.
Oh yeah.
There's-
I actually wait. No. I always remember Baxter Stockman being black.
In the 2003 series.
Yeah,
He was black.
He's black.
He was black in the 2012 series too.
Right. In the 1980 series, they made a white guy. That looked a lot like Doc Brown from Back to the Future.
Huh.
I mean, different interpretation. I'm not even gonna act like, you know.
It's just one of those like weird kind of like things.
I mean,
In Mighty Morphin Power Rangers versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, he was a white dude.
no.
He's also a white guy in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Naruto crossover.
Wait, really?
Yes.
I fucking actually hate that crossover.
Why?
For one thing, why the fuck did they make New York a village? I'm sorry, that's actually fucking stupid.
I mean, Naruto calls it a village, though.
What? Why? Oh man,
He doesn't understand.
You know what I think would have been more interesting? Is the turtles were teleported to the Naruto universe.
that's what I thought it was gonna be.
Oh wait, no, it's a fusion. Okay.
That just makes it. Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
Also, I love how April's just a black chick with orange dyed hair.
Damn it, Benji!
Sorry, my sister was interrupting me. I couldn't figure out which button it was again. I
Whatever.
legitimately cannot figure out which button it was.
And also, they used fucking Alopex again.
Ooh, they used what now?
Alopex.
No.
The fox.
All right.
Oh yeah, that was in the Archie comic character.
No, she was an IDW first.
No,
No, I'm looking at the thing right now. She was never an Archie.
really. Who am I thinking of then? I know there's a Fox character. That was like one of Araf's love interests.
How many fucking love interests does Raph have? What the fuck?
He
Raph,
has like
he has
like
two.
No, he has like 4.
No, I mean, like, just
He has had like 4.
out of every iteration of the Turtles, like, how many fucking love interests does Raph have consistently?
He has had, I think, 4.
Mikey has the most. Mikey's had the most love interest.
Really?
I think Raph
Yeah.
had 3, and then 2 of them are technically Mona Lisa.
Yeah, Donnie's only ever had like 2. And Leo's only ever, and like Leo's biggest predominant relationship is usually with Karai.
I don't know why the fuck they would pair her. They did the same fucking shit with Donnie in the 2012 series, and I did not care for it.
Also, you're thinking of Ninjara, Benji.
Yeah, that's right. I knew there was a Fox character, but I couldn't remember who it was.
She's also apparently an IDW, and goddamn, she looks like a baddie though.
I mean, to be fair, I'll give IDW credit. They take a lot of different continuities and like use a ton of their characters.
All right.
I still think it's kind of weird that the turtles are reincarnations of ancient Japanese samurai, though.
To be fair, that's not the weirdest thing possible. I mean, in the 2003 series, they become fucking dragons.
I'm not saying I'm
That's
not
in a very
saying
unique situation.
yeah.
But also, I will say that I do give them credit for wanting to make the IDW series unique, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's just like, what's the point if they're just going to regurgitate, you know?
All right.
If they're just going to... Oh yeah, how long have we been recording for?
27 minutes.
Oh, really? Oh yeah, it's a quick game.
So let's end this part here, and then we'll start up the next 3 missions next part. So with that said, I'm Miles Yabuki.
This is Benji Fox.
And I have been Fallen Angel with T.
And we'll see you all very shortly for episode 2 of Shredder's Revenge.